Hey, how's it going? Josh here from Books by Josh, and this is episode number 88 of the Books by Josh audio immersion. This episode is titled Leaving the Comfort Zone. And why is it titled that? Because I'm leaving my comfort zone. Let's get started on the first way I'm doing that. I'm actually editing these podcasts. If you listen to this in its entirety, you see that there's not really any dead silence, not as much clipping, things like that. I've been taking a little bit more serious. And why is that me leaving my comfort zone, you might ask yourself? Well, because I hate my voice. Not how it sounds to me while I'm talking, but when I'm listening back or recording, it doesn't sound like how I think I sound. And that sucks. Not for me, but for everyone. I sound a lot better in my head. But the funny thing is, a lot of you guys might not know this. I make a living. My primary job is sales, as you probably guessed, but it's talking to people, not face to face, but over the phone. So I make a living with my voice. Yet I hate the way I sound. So that's why anytime I put out an audio piece of content or video, I wouldn't watch it back because I hate it listening to my voice. And for me to create better content, I have to do it because it's not fair to you guys. I had one of the audios and I took out over a minute of silence. I'm like, wow, I pause a lot. But seriously, that's one of the ways I'm leaving my comfort zone. Another way I'm leaving my comfort zone is, I don't know if you know this, I don't like running ads on my website, even though I haven't posted it in forever. But the main thing is, I don't like advertisement, stuff like that. I haven't done sponsorships. I've been approached to review certain things for like book, collabs, stuff like that. I don't do that. I do my own thing. My thing is called Books by Josh, Tech with Josh, Mango with Josh. Yeah, the plugs are there. But I don't like asking for like help. So I just recently set up affiliate with who I do my analytics for my podcast. It's free to sign up. I'm not going to plug it here, but it's on the Mango with Josh. On the new videos, we'll all have it in there. A little affiliate link, because hey, why not? I use this tool. They're going to pay me if someone signs up. Great. If someone doesn't sign up, even better. It is what it is, you know? But I'm trying to broaden my horizons, as they say, because I want to grow this channel. Hey, look at that. I put out 2 episodes of the show this year. That beat last year. By 2 episodes. No, but seriously, we have to step out of our comfort zone. And same thing with my primary job. Hey, I make decent money and I'm able to do that because I learned to take criticism and better my skills I didn't have when I first started this job. And every day I learn something new that helps me with it. And that's something we have to learn to do, because criticism could be good, criticism could be bad, because there's some people that will give you hateful remarks. Don't listen to the haters. But if someone has your best interest and they're saying, hey, by the way, blah, 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 try it out. Doesn't hurt. It's like I've been listening to a lot of music while working, stuff like that. And I love music. I haven't been reading as much, but like I've been into Jelly Roll. I like country, I like rap, you know, hip hop, all of that. So he's a great artist. I've been listening to like podcasts with him. Like, you know what? He had a hard life, but he made something of it. Anybody can make it, you know? You just have to put in the hours, as they say. So this is me putting in hours. And stepping out of the comfort zone is one thing we all have to learn how to do, because guess what? If you're comfortable, you're not going to change. Like if you want to lose weight, you got to put in hours at the gym, eat right, stuff like that. If you want to grow your money, you got to save and invest, things that you probably aren't doing now. You're not comfortable with doing it. That's why you got to step out the comfort zone. If you want to learn a new skill, you're going to suck. Unless you're the GOAT at that skill and you didn't know that, you're not going to be good at it. It's like riding a bike. When you first start, you're going to fall off. Ice skating, you're going to land on your face or your tuchus. But you have to try. If you don't try, you're not going to better yourself. It's like me, I don't like flying, but I still fly here and there because it's outside my comfort zone, but it's the fastest way to travel. Unless I'm moving throughout New York, because going from JFK to LaGuardia, that's a dumb ticket. Yeah, I don't even think they sell it. But that's the whole thing. You have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to do what you need to do to get your goal. If your goal is this, you got to do X, Y, and Z to get that. Figure out what steps it takes to get there. Look up videos. Look up motivational quote, YouTube videos. Find the motivational speaker, Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, E.T., whoever. Find somebody who's going to motivate you to take them steps, because those first steps are always the hardest. After a while that you've been out of your comfort zone, guess what? You're going to feel that that's your new comfort zone. You're going to become comfortable with it. That's a story with Sprite Zero. From many years back, over 15 years ago, I was bored and said, you know what? I'm going to drink Sprite Zero. It was nasty. Like, oh, I don't want sugar, this, that, and the third. Nasty. I stuck with it and I drank it. I could drink it to this day. Do I prefer it over regular Sprite? No. But I'm comfortable drinking if that's all that there is in the cooler. But that's the thing. I tried it. I stuck with it. And it's a skill I have. I can drink Sprite Zero. In my next podcast, I'll talk more about Sprite Zero. No, I won't. But that's the whole thing. Step out of your your comfort zone can create opportunities. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a shy person, you can start talking to more people. I'm not telling you go to every random person you meet, but if you work in an office, talk to your coworkers, stuff like that. I'm not saying open up, tell them your life story, your deepest, darkest secrets. No, you break the ice, little by little. I'm not telling you to jump and leap. No, take that little first baby step, the little shuffle that they do. But take your time. You're going to wobble, but just stick with it, because at the end, you're going to be like, wow, that wasn't that hard. Wow, Josh was right. This is something that everybody should do. Step out that comfort zone, because you never know what's on the other side. You have to try it and see if you like it. Don't try it once and say, hey, it's nasty, or it's not for me. Why do I say it's nasty? Well, another story here, broccoli. I never ate broccoli like that. And I tried it. It wasn't for me. And then I said, you know what? Let me give it another taste. A few years when I was older. I'm like, you know what? It's not bad. Got some flavor, it's good for you. Things like that. You never know. You don't like reading, but you see a lot of people say, hey, read this, read that. Reading is great. Pick up a book. You don't have to pick up nonfiction. Pick up fiction. Pick up something that you like. Like Game of Thrones, pick up the book. Read the book of Game of Thrones. If you want to learn a new skill, go look on YouTube. How cut wood, how do whatever. Figure it out. The world is your oyster, as they say, but we have the tools in front of us. We have a device in our pocket, stronger than the space shuttle. It does all this and that. Doesn't matter. You can have an assistant you just talk to and say, hey, how do I do this? How do I overcome this? How can I get that? We have the tools. We just have to make use of it, because if we don't use them, we're going to stay in the same place. Now, I don't know about you guys. If you're happy there, that's fine. I'm not, which is why I'm still out here podcasting, still grinding here and there. But that's basically it for this episode. Like I said, it's a rant. It's probably longer than everything else I recorded today. And I have to go edit it, upload it. And it's currently past 2 a.m. in the morning when I'm recording this. Why? Because I'm an idiot. And I was watching Super Bowl earlier. But that's it for this episode of Books by Josh Audio Immersion. If you enjoyed it, thank you. Take a listen to Tech with Josh, TEK for Tech, or Manga with Josh. And Manga with Josh is on YouTube. Look up Manga with Josh. But that's it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.